My name is Dejan Keserovic. I'm a regional coordinator of International Organization for Migration for Central Asia, and at the same time chief of the mission here in Kazakhstan.
Можете сказать свои первые впечатления о форуме, как он его оценивает по проведению и организации?
As this is actually not my first forum here, it's my I don't okay.
Я understand.
Я понимаю русскую полностью. Уже 10 лет на просто бывшего Советского Союза, так все. Okay. As actually this is not my first forum. I participated also on the last year forum, a sixth Astana Economic Forum. I could see that every year the forum becoming more important and more wide present among the people of Europe and Central Asia. When I say the people, I mean those that are actually decision maker and linked with making decision in their linked with the economy of the countries. In that sense, I think the whole initiative of G Global and anti-crisis program becoming more and more present in the mind of people, that action must be done collective, that cannot be done by one country, and that we actually need to do something in order to move forward.
Для вас лично этот форум, да, что-то вы полезного, может быть, для себя, или наоборот, здесь вы хотите озвучить какие-то свои предложения, идеи?
When we're talking about, normally we're talking about economy, we're talking about resources. And as I'm representing International Organization for Migration, I'm talking about human resources. Kazakhstan has a unique position, and in that sense, it's actually between the two parts of the world, one that is, we can easily say, heavily populated, another not populated that enough. In that sense, if you're talking about the north and the south, we'll see this big difference in the population of the globe. If you're talking further, if you see also that was very correctly presented in the Kazakhstan 2050 as a program that actually all recommendations should steer towards from, we actually need to understand that those global challenges, when talking about demographic challenges, is actually human resource challenge. And challenge how we'll manage the human resources and how we'll reach our goals. If you see that in the program Kazakhstan 2050, we do have a plan to have a 4% growth of GDP annually, definitely the country will need a migrant. But this is not only Kazakhstan. This is the same thing for whole Europe. In other words, starting from Russia till UK, the whole Europe has demographic disbalance or negative demographic growth. Kazakhstan has a positive demographic growth. However, with this economic development, with the 4% per year forecasted, last year was a 6, I mean it could be even more, definitely the Kazakhstan will need additional labor force, and this additional labor force should be managed. And the properly managed meaning that we need to have a proper recruitment and a proper policy within the country. And actually for that angle, I think that this forum will bring additional information for the policymakers how to make a proper migration policy and how this should be reflected in a future development of Kazakhstan 2050, that Kazakhstan really will enter among the 30th richest country in the world.
Исходя тогда из вашего мнения, да, вот как вам кажется, площадка вообще Астанинского экономического форума действительно является хорошей площадкой для решения, в том числе, да, вот вопросов демографии и других социальных, экономических, глобальных вопросов?
I again coming on the position of Kazakhstan. Basically, the whole economy is moved towards east. And in that sense, everything that was in the past happened more in the west, now actually happened on the east. We know that also at the very same moment where we are gathering here, the president of Kazakhstan is in China. It's not by accident. It's definitely something that is coming, even if you look back 20 years, when the president of Kazakhstan first time mentioned that we need to make a trust cooperation between the Asian countries, is going in that direction. And if you're talking about Astana as a forum for discussion, is definitely one of the rare where everybody can come and talk about it from both sides, west, east, north, south, from everywhere. In that sense, you're also helping us as a representative international organization, we're impartial to pass the message to all. Today we'll have our event together, government representative, private sector representative and international organization representative. This is the forum that actually help everybody to move forward and to discuss.
Очень много да, вот этих глобальных вопросов обсуждается на площадке, коммуникативной площадке, интернет-площадке G-Global, да, это была инициатива нашего президента в 2012 году создать такую платформу. Вот как вам кажется, насколько она эффективна, насколько действительно там высказываются хорошие идеи, решения, мнения?
Actually, this is not new. I think it's with every day more and more people know about it. That actually this is the place where you actually can discuss and put certain things forward. For the month of March, is actually Director General of IAM was the Person of the Month, and actually everybody can raise the question about migration development, and everybody got response on it. In that sense, it's definitely something that will help to wider discussion. We said a wider discussion because not everybody will come to the forum, because it doesn't matter if we have 10,000 people, we have another couple of millions that are actually involved in this discussion. And without using the modern telecommunications, we'll not be able to reach them all and allow them all to say their words. In that sense, actually, it's very important to have a possibility to discuss between practitioners, academics, and wider public to say what they think about certain ideas. Definitely, the G Global is one of the platforms where general public could raise the questions to practitioners and to the academicians to say what they think about certain ideas, developments in what country are going. Countries, we can say, because it's not only for Kazakhstan.
Ну, то есть я правильно поняла, эта платформа действительно способна, да? Вот она действительно объединяет очень много, очень большое количество людей из разных стран, и она способна выработать какие-то идеи.
Absolutely, because this is something what when you're talking that ideas that are come there, and also this is full interactive process. All policy depending of the actions in the countries, and if it made this type of things enough interactive, or is interactive, then actually always respond up to date to the situation on the ground.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.